It was super easy for me to remember vocabulary. Nguyen. Overall, it's just a very useful app for learning. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's John here again, and I'm coming at you guys with another video today. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a program that I use to learn vocabulary and grammar. It's a free space repetition flashcard program called Anki. You may have heard about it already. It's pretty common amongst language learners, and it's not only just for language learning. Like, I do know that people in other fields use it, such as like the medical field. But in today's video, we're just gonna, use it in the context of language learning. I first learned about this program when I was in college. It really helped me with passing my Japanese language courses with like ease. It was super easy for me to remember vocabulary. The basics of how the program works is you make flashcards. Every time you review the flashcard, you rate it on how difficult it was. If the flashcard is easy, then you're gonna see that flashcard less. If the flashcard is difficult, then you're gonna see that flashcard more often. Alright, that's enough of me talking at you guys. I'm gonna show you a basic demo so you have a better understanding of how it works. Oh, I forgot to mention, Anki, it primarily started off as a PC application, but it does have mobile applications, so it is on Android and iOS. I feel like you get the best performance when you use it on a PC, but it's also nice to have it on your phone so then you can review flashcards on the go. So this is what Anki looks like. Say we want to make a flashcard, so we'll first enter the deck. We'll hit add, and you'll see it's got a front and a back. Okay, it's front field, back field. And I went ahead and opened up Duolingo just so we get an example. So say I didn't know what one cafe meant, alright? I would first write it in my front field, or copy and paste in my front field, and then I would look it up in a dictionary. So let's go ahead and throw that in a dictionary, and you'll see it tells me it's a cafe. And so what I would do is I would write on the back, it's a cafe, or coffee shop. So I could even put more information on the back, like say it's a noun. I could put an example sentence so I can see it in context. I could even add images. So say I just do a search for images, and I just take a screenshot, right? It's on my clipboard, so I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste that, so that way it's in there. And now I'm just hit add. And now we'll see that there's one flashcard in there. So if I study, it'll say, one cafe. And then if I show the answer, it'll show the answer, my context. Alright, and so at the bottom, we got the 4 buttons there. They rate how difficult the flashcard was. If it was hard, I'm going to see the card more frequently. And if it was easy, I'm going to see the card less. Okay? That's the basic demo of how Anki works. Let me show you one thing that you could do to make the flashcard a little easier to use. I like to learn vocabulary in context. So let me show you something that I do so you can edit the card the way it looks. So what I would do is I would go into the fields area, hit add, and then I would add something like context, close, go to the cards area, because this shows how the front looks and the back looks, the front card and the back card. I would edit the template for the front card, context. Alright, and so nothing shows up there yet. That's because the card hasn't been edited. So let me go ahead and edit this card. Let me just cut this this context sentence I have, put it in here. Okay. Oops. Forgot to add a line break. So a line break is just BR. You do two of them, BR, BR. And now you'll see that the front preview is like this. And so now when I see the flashcard, it will show me the word, and it'll show me this context, if I have any context behind it. As you can see, Anki can be rather complex. Again, you don't have to do what I just showed you. You could literally just keep it as the front and back. You could literally even just put the context in the front field. I just like to keep it separated in case I want to customize my cards to do something different. Let me go ahead and show you some examples of how I like to use Anki. So let me switch to my real profile and show you guys. Okay, so we're in my profile now, and I'm gonna go ahead and open up one of these.
Môn thể dục.
You heard that it played audio. That's because I add audio to my flashcards. So if I want to practice my listening and my pronunciation, I would repeat what they say.
Môn thể dục.
Môn thể dục. Môn thể dục. Unfortunately, there's no sound in Vietnamese, so I have to kind of like listen to the Northern Vietnamese. So, môn thể dục.
Môn thể dục.
They say môn thể dục, but I just say môn thể dục.
Môn thể dục.
And that
Môn thể dục.
would be gymnastics, apparently. This is probably old. This is an old card, so there's no context behind it. But let's keep going. I'm just going to run through a few cards so you can see how I would use it.
Nản lòng.
Nản lòng. Nản lòng. Anh đừng nản lòng nha. My guess is this has something to do with like disappointment.
Nản lòng.
Despondent. To become disheartened or discouraged. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. It's just a few more examples, so hopefully I don't bore you guys. But I want you guys to see how I use it.
Nghe thấy.
Nghe thấy. Nghe thấy. Xin chào, bạn có thể nghe thấy tôi không? I think it means like listen. Can you hear me?
Nghe thấy.
Oh, okay, that was easy.
Hy vọng năm sau sẽ đúng như những gì anh dự định.
Hy vọng năm sau sẽ đúng như những gì anh dự định. I hope next year will go as you plan.
Hy vọng năm sau sẽ đúng như những gì anh dự định.
Oh, I hope next year will be exactly as you plan. Something like that. Okay.
Đồng cừu suối nghệ.
Đồng cừu suối nghệ. Đồng cừu suối nghệ. I'm probably saying that one hella wrong. That's an example of when somebody told me about a place and I wanted to create a flashcard so I can remember that place. And
Đồng cừu suối nghệ.
Some sort of sheep farm in Bay Area, Vũng Tàu. And so as you see, this is a way for me to learn many things at once: listening, pronunciation, of course the vocabulary itself, maybe even recall facts from the past. Somebody told me some sort of fact, I want to recall that fact. All right, and let me show you one more thing that I use it for. I use it to shadow. When you don't have a language partner, one very easy thing to do on your own is to shadow. You're gonna think it's kind of weird, so let me go ahead and go to this deck here that I have.
Hôm nay em định nấu món gì vậy?
I essentially just pulled these lines from Vietnamese films, and in a way, these actors and actresses are kind of like my own tutors, because they show me different ways of speaking in different contexts. In this flashcard, you just see an image and you hear something. And so what I do is I try to listen in on what they're saying.
Hôm nay em định nấu món gì vậy?
And then I try to repeat it. Hôm nay
em định nấu món gì vậy?
Hôm nay em nấu món gì ạ?
Hôm nay em định nấu món gì vậy? Hôm nay em định nấu món gì vậy?
Hôm nay em định
Hôm nay em định nấu món gì vậy?
Hôm nay em định nấu món gì ạ? I think it's like something what do you plan to cook today? And yeah, it's something like that. And let me just go through a few more examples so you can see me fail more.
Chuyện rửa chén là bỏ qua một bên đi. Anh vừa xóa cái clip của em. Chuyện rửa chén là bỏ qua một bên đi. Anh vừa xóa cái clip của em.
He says it very fast for me, but something along the lines of em bỏ việc rửa chén ở bên đi.
Chuyện rửa chén là bỏ qua một bên đi. Anh vừa xóa cái clip của em.
Anh vừa xóa clip của em. Something like put the conversation of cleaning dishes on the side. I just erased your clip. I just deleted your clip. Let's see. So it's chuyện rửa chén này bỏ qua một bên đi. Anh vừa xóa cái clip của em. Yeah, so I was almost there. It's just he spoke really fast, so I gotta keep practicing so I could listen better and also pronounce it better. And I'll go to 2 more examples so you can laugh at me some more.
Em đã lưu nó trên mạng rồi.
Em đã lừa nó trên mạng rồi. I saved it on the web already. Oh, I saved it online already. Yeah, same thing.
Chuyện này là sao đây?
Sao là sao?
Kia là sao đây? Sao là sao? Kia là sao đây? Sao là sao?
Chuyện này là sao đây?
Sao
That's
là
what they
sao?
said. Chuyện này là sao vậy? Chuyện này là sao đây? Sao là sao? Interesting. There are going to be times where you don't know what they're saying, but it's still good to try to practice, try to understand what they're saying, because in real life you don't have subtitles, right? In real life, it's literally you trying to listen and understand what the other person's saying. There are going to be many times where you get it wrong, but the idea here is to continue to practice until you start to understand what they're saying. You want to mimic them and in the way they say it, and their speed and their pronunciation. This way you could kind of imitate a native speaker without having to hire a tutor. Of course, there are limitations to this, but again, this is 100% free, and it's kind of fun to do because you can choose material that you like. And so those are some examples of how I use Anki. You don't have to use Anki the same way that I use it. Anki is very customizable, so you can use it in a way that best suits your learning needs and your learning style. So there are some pros and cons to this app, as you may have noticed already. The pros are that it is very customizable. It has mobile apps, like it is on iOS and Anki, and it's free. Okay, so the cons are that it does have a learning curve. So if you aren't very tech savvy, this application might not be for you. You can go ahead and use something else, maybe like Memrise or some other flashcard application, some other SRS application. Another con is that I believe the iOS app is not free. It's like $20. That's unfortunate. I do highly recommend Anki. It's served me very well in like the 8+ years that I've used it. I've learned tons of vocabulary and facts just by practicing using Anki, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes a day. I like the convenience that it does have a mobile app, so I can review flashcards on the go. Like maybe I'm exercising on the exercise bike, or maybe I'm at the grocery store. I could spend a little bit of time to review flashcards. Overall, it's just a very useful app for learning vocabulary and facts. Okay, I'll stop right there. So that was a basic overview of what Anki is and how I like to use it. I hope you guys found it useful. If you guys liked the video, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below. If you love the video, please share the video. I do want to let you guys know that I am a one-man team. I film, edit, and market my own videos. So any little bit of support that you guys can give me, I would really appreciate it. Regardless, I still love you guys. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.